All right, we're gonna go up and try to get the piece of fascia metal that blew off in the wind here a couple weeks ago, put back up in there. I'm gonna set ladder up right here with the standoff, climb up this, go up to the rake edge there and lean over and tuck it up under. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach from the bottom. Don't wanna have to do that from a ladder. So as walkable as that is, it shouldn't be a problem. We are losing light, so we're gonna try to get this knocked out real quick. It's probably an 812. It's a little wet. I don't know if I need my cougar paws. Let's try without, see if we can get this done real quick. We had a little front come through. Not that it was much, but now it's breezy. Got the trim nails in my pocket here. See, want to be able to grip this good. I think so. Oh, it's barely lapping that. All right, so might need to pull a nail out right here. Okay, it's loose at the bottom. This breeze myself is not gonna be that easy. Just try to ride long down there. Get under the drip edge. And just barely get it under this. There we go. All right, still under it. Down. All right. It's a little faded from the color difference here, which the owner knows. I did show him. I took a sample piece when I was here. It's clay, matched up as best I can. I'm gonna try to just get a nail in it right now real quick so it doesn't move. Now, some people like to actually hide these on the bottom, and I'm fine with that. We try to, but they don't put anything on the face. Ideally, if you can get it behind the drip edge here, that's ideal because you're not going to see it. But if you do just the face, it flops around. If you do just the bottom, wants to work down. I always try to pin in from the bottom and from the side. That way it won't allow it to come out this way or down that way because of this one. I always try to pin it in there like that. Because this is a repair and I'm not charging for anything but the material for this vet, we're gonna face nail. I mean, it's already got some face nailed on it anyway. Down near the edge here. Because I don't want it coming out in the catching wind. So I'm actually just feeling, let me lower my head down here. You're probably upside down now, but I'm trying to feel for one of these with my finger, and then I catch this lip right here, and that's where I'm gonna try to drive one in like this right here. Once it pokes through, make sure metal's into the wood. Just drive it up. I can't see it, so I'm feeling. There it is. Flush up to it. We're just gonna repeat that process every 2 feet. Nail, nail, 2 more feet, 3 feet or so. Nail on the bottom, nail on the top. And that'll keep it locked in there. Right there and right here. I hate when it bends over like that. I might be able to salvage it because it's already in there a ways. It's a little Bob the Builder hammer. All right, so find a spot in the middle here. I'll go down and get that here in a minute. Second, third, fourth, fifth, about the 5th gutter spike right down in the grass there. That one's in right here. Bitch. That barely went under because that trim nail. I didn't want to have to try to undo that by myself and have this next piece fall. Come on, can I salvage it? There we go. Okay, they do have some on the bottom. Add one here, because that other one was loose. See if this one's sturdy all the way down real quick. Oh, it's loose right here. Looks like a nail is actually broken free right there, so we're gonna re-nail this off, put one in the bottom, lock that in. It's because there's nothing on the bottom right there. I don't even feel one in this whole stretch, so the wind was able to work us and eventually pop that out. So that's why I always try to go from the bottom and the side at the laps. If this is pinned here, but wind can get this, it'll eventually break that. Gonna nail down lower just a little bit. You can't go too low because there's soffit under here, so your fascia might stop short. I'm gonna get the top one here. And then if that lap laps up a few inches. Sometimes it's just like over that one was just a little bit. But if it laps a little bit and you're trying to drive through 2, it can bend your nail, smash your fingers. So I can actually feel it. It goes to this far. So those 2 nails pinned both. But to do the bottom lip, it's going to be hard to get through both of those. So I'm actually going to find the next nearest rib of soffit right here. Try to get it straight as I can into that fascia board. It keeps hitting something. I can't see. I'm going blind now. So you can see the this piece here. There's the corner of the one I'm on, but the one in the back, it goes to my finger right here. And then that is pinned in right here with those 2 there. So we're gonna check down a little bit lower. And then I still gotta get the very bottom lap on the bottom side over there. This is okay. There's a little flare out down at the bottom down here. Right there. Okay. Get that out real quick, not turn a blind eye to it. Okay, right down here. It's the lower half. Right there's that one. I got that. I need that one down there. Right here's good. Can't see. Almost. There we go. I'm gonna add one more right here into that. Just hold that in. That's a little piece. We always try to use a full when I do fascia. A full piece from the bottom going up and use the last piece up top. They probably folded this around, cut it, and used the scrap, and started anew and another piece up top. Damn it. It's not going. Probably gonna bend. See if I can snap it, rock it, and snap it off without trying to damage the fascia metal. I'll have to find that one. It feels like it's hitting something. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. All right. It's a little windy out. I'm hoping the DJI mic mini I've got is working good. Nobody's out there throwing that down, get my hand on the ladder. All right, it's on, it's looking good. Has a timestamp, coordinates, address, and everything on that photo. That's why I was covering my phone. All right, that's a wrap. It's a little breezy out. Got it done, got it all put in up there. The only thing left to do is get this on the truck, get the couple nails I found, and talk to the homeowner, let him know he's all wrapped up. Until next time, be safe. We'll see you then. Oh, I'm kind of curious to see how the light is on this, because the low light capability wasn't super great, but we'll see. Maybe I can try some of the editing and tweaks in the settings. So let me know if you like the new look of the new audio setup here. Until next time, we'll see you then.